Shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 12, Dion Cooper.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Washington Wizards.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3. And for the Magic, they've got Cooper, Banchero out there with Young. Then there's Suggs, and it's Walsh in at the 3. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Well, MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Kevin, thanks. Talking to MP earlier, he was excited not only for the game itself, but the individual matchup he's facing tonight at shooting guard. He said, I know I have to play with a ton of energy because I'm against a guy who brings it every night. He's as fired up for this head-to-head battle as I think we all are. Back to you.
Isn't that fun to see, David? Hey, thank you very much for the report.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Garland, that's for 2. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
The shot no good. Tyson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Cooper missing. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The shot no good. Tyson. The Magic have gone 3 of 5.
Oh, he's a high flyer. Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
Ooh. Here's Garland. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Cooper against Mitchell. Young trying to break free. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 10 points in the game. For all the impressive things MP has done in his career, I know, Greg, there's only one stat that matters most to him. The 5 rings he's earned and wears with pride.
And MP's played an integral role in every title. He wasn't just part of 5 championship teams. He was the driving force behind them.
And so here's Orlando, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Mitchell outside. Cleveland moving it around. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Pippen with the bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Orlando leading. Jalen Green is out there with Cooper. Then there's Holland. Then there's Willis. And it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Willis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Cooper against Pippen. Here's Cooper. He's got 12. A 3-pointer, no good. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pippen kicks to Williams. Mobley outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Cooper. Softly drops in the floater. Cooper's got 14 points for the game. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
Connects from 3-point range.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pippen with the steal. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Willis. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good. Tyson. Orlando, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pippen against Cooper. Here's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Tyson. Mobley, a screen on Green. Here's Tyson. Pippen with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Going inside, Cooper with the bucket. Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Young's checked in for Holland. Paolo Banchero comes in for Willis. And it's Suggs in for Green. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Magic have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. It taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Garland, no good. Magic leading by 3. Unloads from 13. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look.
You look at Cleveland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Cavaliers.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guys should have just made the extra pass. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Money.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lined up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Cooper against Mitchell. Mitchell against Cooper. Good D by Mitchell.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Inside. A putback. Garland on the follow. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
And Darko Rajakovic caught. Orlando leading by 6. They've got Cooper, also Green out there. Willis is out there with Washington. And it's Council in at the 4. This is out there for Orlando. And Garland comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It's a jump ball.
Down low. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Cooper, he's checked in for the Magic. Pippen against Cooper. Mobley is screened. And it's Pippen missing. Orlando's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Cooper and Garland comes to help. Cooper with the bucket. And last season, MV earning his 5th most valuable player award. Greg, that's something only a handful of players have ever done.
Yeah, and you're talking about the Mount Rushmore type talent. The very greatest to ever touch a basketball. And MV every bit on that level.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Garland. The rebound by Cooper.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 45 points. Last season, MP taking home the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP award. And Greg, it was a very special moment.
And for the 5th time, I mean, that is Michael Jordan territory. But you know what? MP has earned the right to be mentioned along with MJ and the all-time greats.
Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. 47 points for money.
That makes it 10 of their last 12. coming from inside the paint.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 17-point game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They need this. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Allen. And here is Garland. This one for three. The rebound by Young.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Garland. Unloads from 13. Another miss by Garland. Magic leading by 17. Here's Cooper. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Jackson passes to Pippen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Johnson dishes to Williams. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Miller grabs the miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Cooper. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pippen outside. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Here's Cooper. Misses. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they've